In 1995, when we became very big, newly industrialized country, then we came up with that plan of that Bangkok Tower that I showed you, the tallest building in Bangkok. Was the tallest building in Thailand, but now someone at the beach has made an even taller building out there. So the big craze for making taller, bigger. It's all natural gas. So we're trying to have an alternative source of oil, energy.
I guess the rush hour is a little bit later, isn't it?
Rush hour today is like this. I tell you it's a holiday. Okay? It's a holiday. This is one of stops for the underground train. If you look on your left, that's called the MRT, Mass Rapid Transport or Mass Rapid Transit. And if you look to your right, do you recognize that building? What does it look like? Long. Okay. If you like to buy anything, please bargain. Please bargain. Sometimes you have to bargain more along the road than in shops. So when they start with a set of postcards, they say 200 baht. When you can actually, that's about $6. You bargain it down, you shouldn't pay more than $1. Okay, about 30 to 40 baht. I would say 40 baht would be fair. 30 is a little cruel.
Here comes one of these long-tail boats. We're waiting for our boat to do our cruise here on the river right now. Here's one of the long-tail boats coming up.
Just started picking up in this last few years. So you will see a lot of construction also along the river. Early on, these were the river bus. So there's a bus service, there's a taxi service, everything along the river itself. These are the old warehouses on your left-hand side. And these warehouses are the ones that is giving way to condominiums that are coming. So like all other countries, things are changing. Our prime time was actually 1980 to 1997. That's when our bubble collapsed. Our bubble bursted and brought the downfall in place. Okay? The yellow flag with the personal emblem of the king is no longer there. Another area we'll be walking tomorrow is this area on your right hand side. Okay, this area.
Here's another one of those fishtail boats coming by.
That's an antiques collector home on your right hand side. I haven't really seen him doing any business, but must have plenty of money. Coffee comes to them, that's why there used to be the floating market. Only now if they want things fresh, they can have to go to the market themselves or grow it on their land.
They're feeding the fish.
Like cockfight, illegal.
The boat here, catfish.
Because there's still people that do it.
Catfish.
Yes, and
They're feeding the catfish.
talking about catfish around this area, like you see, these are the regular size, 1.5 feet long. The biggest catfish in Thailand is on the northern side. You know how big is that? Roughly 4 to 5 feet. The smaller plants in
We're having supper tonight at this real upscale restaurant here. It's coming out very good. Yeah.
This is looking to prime the create smile do sweet to be joyful that is laughing to be angry that is fun to express love experience love and to create it is something
Somebody did a good job. temple which is a common temple. Common temple means built by ordinary people. If it's a royal temple, okay, a royal temple, that means built by the royal family or for the royal family. Okay? So there's a little difference in the ranking of temples up here. So when I say common, it's an ordinary temple. So the statue wasn't decided to move it elsewhere, into the museum or something, but decided to stay out here because the thinking is, if after all these years, hundreds of years, the Buddha wanted to reveal itself here, so this is where it should be. So you have come at a time when you're lucky, the new building has just been opened. Originally it was in a simple building, 2-story high. Now they have really made an elegant building out of it. Now it's 4 stories high. So we have to go up some more steps. Okay. But there is an elevator as well for some that want to use it. But it's easy walk, no problem. So nobody really knows what happened between 13 to 1955 about the statue, how it went around, how did it land at the warehouse, until we see it as it is today. Okay. Thompson's house. This is the house, that's the museum. Okay, so you can do that tomorrow afternoon if you want this. No, that's a musical concert.
Yes.
It's different. This is art, pure art. The artist, paintings, sculptures, things like that. More artistic sense. When taking photographs, that's when she got her first digital camera. That's like those pink slips on there. That tells you the guy that's donated and they come and put it on. So they're donating for the dead. You know how Chinese have ancestral worship and worshipping of the dead? So this is a way of making merit. Adding that credit point.
No, it's not anymore.
That's why the happy.
Here we are in the Golden Buddha.
That's disappointing.
As you can see, it's a very ornate building. The Golden Buddha. We're in the flower market now. We're headed back around to catch the group. They went for a walk through the flower market